Pacquiao and Margarito will be what should be a tremendous welterweight fight. It matches Jesus Soto Karass, who's always in great fights, against Mike Jones. Now, I'd first like to bring to the microphone Jesus, because he's familiar to many of you. You know that if Jesus is fighting, it's going to be a war, because he gives everything in a fight. He's a tremendous fighter and a great young man. Please welcome Jesus Soto Karass.
Muchas gracias por venir, estoy muy contento. Le quiero dar las gracias a Tarrán, a Pablo, a Francisco Espinosa por creer en mí.
Thank you all for being here today. I want to thank everyone, Bob Aram, Top Rank, Francisco Espinosa, everyone that has always believed in me.
Yo les quiero decir que, gracias a Dios, hemos hecho un buen equipo con Team Gusen. Venimos muy bien preparados, venimos en peso, venimos en una perfecta condición para esta pelea.
We had did a lot of good work with Team Gusen. They helped us a lot. I'm in great condition. We worked really hard, and I feel at my best.
Con Mike Jones, les quiero decir que no me intimida su récord de 22 ganadas con 18 knockouts. Yo estoy más preparado, más para cosas mejores.
I'm not intimidated at all by his undefeated record, but what he's done so far. I know I've done a lot better things. I found a lot better guys.
Le quiero decir a toda mi gente que cree en mí y a la que no me cree en mí, que Mike Jones no va a ser un obstáculo para llegar a un campeonato mundial.
I want to tell everyone that knows me that I'm going to be right there, and everyone that doesn't know me, they'll see me on Saturday and know that Mike Jones is not going to stop me from becoming a world champion.
Le quiero agradecer a toda la gente por venir y van a ver un realmente nuevo.
I hope everyone is there because it's going to be a great fight.
In boxing, there really is two real paths to take. One is to get yourself an advisor or a manager who can, in effect, talk to a television executive, give him a line of goods, grab money for him, fight easy fights, and think you've developed a fighter. The other way is to take a kid and develop him yourself on your own dime, put him in with opponents that you think are best for him to develop his skills, and eventually you get yourself a finished product who's ready to shine on the professional stage. That's Mike Jones' story. And the man who did it on his own dime and developed Mike Jones to this point is one of the great promoters in boxing, an old legendary promoter who knows what he's doing. I'd like to bring him up now, Russell Peltz.
Here I am, old and legendary. You know, between Rogers Matago fighting Juan Lopez and Yuriorkis Gamboa and Kasimuma fighting Vanis Matarosian, and now Mike Jones fighting Jesus Soto Karass, I've done so many press conferences with Bob in the last year I've run out of insults. I told Bob, hook up with me and we'll get on the big stage, and here we are. And one more thing, Bob can't do one of these big fights without me, because when Ali fought Spinks in the Superdome, and by the way, Ali beat Spinks that night, I had a fighter named Marvin Johnson on the card, and he beat Jerry Celestine in his next fight. He won the world title. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the same thing will happen this weekend. Every promoter likes to say, and we know promoters always are straight, but every promoter likes to say that this is the toughest fight that my guy's ever been in. And And this is the toughest fight that Mike Jones has ever been in. This is the biggest stage he's ever been on, and this is by far the best quality opponent he's ever fought. Jesus Soto Karass can punch, and he can take a punch, and that's a tough combination to beat. We think we've done a good job with Mike Jones. We brought him up the old-fashioned way, and we believe he got here the old-fashioned way. He earned it. Thank you.
Mike Jones comes from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the cradle for so many great fighters. He has a record of 22 wins and no defeats, 18 of those wins by knockout. He's a terrific young man. I think he's going to be a superstar in this business. He has a tremendous fan base. A lot of his fans are coming from Philadelphia and Dallas to watch him fight. He does big crowds in Atlantic City and other places that he fights back east. Please welcome Mike Jones.
How everybody doing today?
Good.
First of all, I'd like to thank Top Rank Bob Aaron for presenting this opportunity to me. It really feels good to be here, you know. I don't got too much to say. I'm focused on Soto Karass right now. I want to elaborate on something that he said. He said Mike Jones won't stop him from being a world champion, but on Saturday night, Mike Jones is going to stop him that night. And you know, no disrespect to him, but I'm a great fighter. I know it, and I'm a shine. It's coming this Saturday night, and I'd really like to thank everybody for coming out, and I'm ready to go. Thank you.
Before we wrap it up here, I got a call before we started this from Antonio Margarito, and he asked if he could appear here today to make a statement. So please welcome Antonio Margarito.